Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Dee and this is How Dee Does It. Born Pretty was kind enough to send over a couple of items for me to try out, and I'm so glad they did because apparently I have been sleeping on Born Pretty. I apologize, never again. So the first thing they sent over was this cat eye magnet, and I did get a chance to play with it just a little bit. I am going to be working on my cat eye skills here. So you're going to see a couple of videos coming up where I'm just using cat eye and just trying to really see how it works because I love the cat eye effect. The next thing was this silver metallic painting gel. This is 5 mils of liquid awesome. It is mirrored chrome looking silver metallic paint, and oh my god, can you see that? Like, oh my god. So this can be hand painted on, or you can brush it on like you do like gel polish. The main thing is you want to wait about 5 seconds just for the mirror effect to kick in. Now, I didn't top coat mine because when you top coat, it dulls it out. Other thing I want to say, but I'm not sure, is I used a black base coat and I didn't remove the inhibition layer. And I don't know if that dulled it out, but I'll definitely let you know in another video. The next thing I received was this non-stick hand extension gel. So you can use this for the lazy girl method, or you can use it to build a nail extension. You can use it to apply your full cover nail tips. You can use it to make different 3D designs. This was pretty cool. And when they say non-sticky, it really is. And I show you in the video up here. When it arrived, it was really cool, and so it was harder. But I did notice that when my room was a little bit warmer, the gel actually did self-level, and it was a little bit softer in warmer temperatures. I also received 3 gel polishes. This one is CG112. This glitter polish, I want to say it was more like a top coat because it didn't have a very sticky inhibition layer. But the glitter that was inside of this was small, fine glitter, and then some, it was not large, but it was, I would say, medium round, and they were hollow. And I mean, look at the dimension. It was jam packed, but evenly dispersed. Like, it was so bomb. I loved it. The next polish that I received was this Jelly Nude, and it was so in your face, neon bright, hot pink. I couldn't stand it. These bottles, I love the bottles. They have a peekaboo on the front so that you can tell what the color is inside. They're 10 ml bottles and they are highly pigmented. I mean, high quality polishes and very affordable in the pricing. They're available on their website as well as Amazon, and I'll have everything linked in the description below. The last item that I received was this Super Shine Cat Magnetic Gel, and I was so glad because cat eye is all over social medias, and I was so glad that they sent this over for me to have a chance to get to see how it works and how the magnet reacts to it. You can tell a good quality cat eye like Born Pretty versus another one, just the way that the particles move and the effect that the cat eye gives. So this is everything that I received, and I'm so grateful again to have these items to just get to know Born Pretty's brand. So this is the non-stick hand extension nail gel, and I'm just showing you it's not sticking to this tool at all. It didn't leave a sticky residue in my hand, which I appreciate because I am a texture person. I think I would actually use this and use my hand in it for that reason. The polishes, like I said, they were super high quality. Everything that I received, 10 out of 10, recommend Born Pretty brand. I will be trying out more of their products in the future. I do have a link that I can share, and it gets you 10% off. I'll leave it in the description as well. So as I said before, my cat eye abilities are very low at this time, but I will be working on it. But you get the gist of it, and you can see the effect of it, and you can see how the particles have shifted and how bright they are. So for the metallic paint, I wanted to just quickly show you that a little bit goes a long way, and look at how beautiful it is. I did swatch this over matte, which I love because it just brings out that metallic mirror effect that much more. But you can absolutely use it over a shiny top coat as well. Again, I did want to just mention, whenever you use it, just allow it a couple of seconds for the mirror effect to take place. And also cure it for, it's at 120 seconds on their website. So I double cured every time. So for today's set, it was just easier for me to do these using the press on method instead of having them on my hands. So for the beginning, it's just doing a lot of polishing. So I'm going to let the music play while this is going on. But before I do go, I just wanted to remind you that if you have not already subscribed, hit that subscription button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll know each and every time a new video is uploaded. If you're enjoying today's content, don't forget to give the video a like and leave me a comment on what you thought of today's set. I'll be back shortly.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
I did want to quickly mention that I am going in and using very thin layers of this black polish and curing for 60 seconds in between each layer. The next thing that I'm doing is just taking that same black polish and mixing it with some top coat just so that I can get a jelly nude looking color for these two nails. And then I'm just going to cure this for 60 seconds as well. The next thing I'm going to do is use this cat eye polish, and I'm just going to brush it on. I'm not going to use the magnet. For these jelly nails, I'm going to be using foil. So now I'm just applying the foil glue gel, and then I'm going to put that in the light for 60 seconds for it to cure. And then I waited about 5 minutes. Before I've been saying 5 seconds. But there's another lady that's on YouTube, and if I can remember to find her video, I'll link it in the description as well. But she said to cure it for 5 minutes, and it worked. So that's gonna be my rule of thumb from now on when I'm using foil gels. I'm gonna wait 5 minutes and then add it. As you can see, I didn't have any issues with it. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to top coat, and those two nails are done. All right, so these next two nails are going to actually be my two cat eye nails, and I want the base of them to be super black because of the effect that I'm going to use. So that's going to get a second coat before I actually use the cat eye gel. So how I'm going to use the magnet first is I'm just going to point the end of the magnet up and down the side of the nails, and that's just to get those particles to brighten up. and then I'm gonna take it and make it parallel to the nail to push those particles up to the center of the nail. So very simple, very beginner, but I love the way it actually gives that cat eye effect. I love the way that you turn the nail to the side and you can only see that black polish. And then when you look directly down on it, that's when you can see it and you really see that dimension of the polish. So now I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other nail. So one thing you want to be sure, you see I'm using a plastic nail stand. I made the mistake of using this one and the magnet in it will automatically move the particles. So don't use those, use plastic ones. All right, so now that those have finished in the lamp, I'm just going in with top coat and these two nails are done. And I just love the way that these turned out. I can look at cat eye nails all day long. It's like looking at glitter. It's just so satisfying. And I'm going to have to add, looking at this metal paint gloss up on the nails is another satisfying moment. So just another tip, I think I mentioned it before. I use this base color and I should have probably removed the dispersion layer. And then also make sure that your nails are super smooth. There are no dents, there are no lint particles or anything, just like using regular chrome. All right, so for the next two nails, these are gonna be my favorite go-to for nail art, and that is glitter, glitter presses. There is a good way to just add a little step up to your nail set if you're not that artistic. So what I'm doing is just going in with a top coat just to give it something to adhere to. I didn't want to use another layer of black polish because I'm using black glitter and I wanted to be able to cure well.
And we look the other way. Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow.
All right, so I'm going back to those two nails that I just used the cat eye polish on, and I use the cat eye polish as a base because guess what? I'm doing something that I've never done before, so I'm so excited. I did two full bling nails. I used sizes SS3 up to I think 8 or I used SS3 up to SS12 and I use 12 I believe on the larger nail. This one I'm doing first is the pinky nail and then the other one is the pointer finger. So very important when you're doing full bling nails to have a complementing color up underneath so that when you look down on the nail you don't see the empty spaces of the nail. You have something that is going to fill in those empty spaces. And the cat eye polish was perfect to do that. It was blingy enough. And you'll see I'm going to stop talking now and just put on some more music because my throat is killing me because I've been doing so much talking and I am still healing. So the adhesive that I used was a gel adhesive and it worked perfectly for this. It didn't get all over the nails. So I'm gonna come back at the next step.
I think I'll chew in.
Alright, so I did move up the nail from the free edge to the cuticle from smallest to larger stones. I looked to make sure that I was keeping my shape, so I didn't put larger stones towards the outside to bulk up the nail. In any spaces in between stones, I would just add a smaller stone to fill in those gaps. I did do these nails in sections, curing in between, just so that none would slip around on me. And after I'm finished, I'm just going to take a lint-free wipe and a little bit of acetone and wipe them down just to get that super sparkle. Only do that if you're using glass rhinestones. If you're using resin, don't do it because you'll mess them up. Here is the finished look. I had so much fun using Born Pretty products. Again, Born Pretty, thank you so much for sending those over. Each nail had something different on it: cat eye, glitter, foil, rhinestone, and the chrome. Oh my gosh, these are saying Halloween without saying Halloween, or they could be date night, or they could be to a fancy dinner or a fair. I love them. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. I did it differently on the other hand. I switched the rhinestone around to the pointer finger. So here's what that looks like. I don't know. Let me know which way you liked it the best. I kind of like this one the best instead of on the pinky. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.